Liverpool, a team that had gone 15 long years without defeating their nemesis Real Madrid, has finally broken the curse. Not only that, but they've also taken down Manchester City, widely regarded as the Premier League's strongest team despite their recent dip in form. With Liverpool sitting comfortably at the top of both the Premier League and the Champions League standings, it is a true fact that they're currently showcasing the best form in Europe. Hi guys, it's J Madrid. Today we're going to talk about what's driving this incredible dominance of Liverpool. Let's break it down. Liverpool has been in insane form recently, recording 11 wins and 1 draw in their last 12 matches, with Arsenal being the only team to escape defeat. At the start of the season, some critics claimed they hadn't faced strong enough opposition yet, but that argument has been put to rest. During a brutal run of fixtures, Liverpool defeated Chelsea, Leipzig, Leverkusen, Real Madrid and Manchester City, proving their quality under new manager Arne Slot. The first reason behind Liverpool's current dominance is the legacy of Jürgen Klopp. He rescued the club from a dark period, delivered Champions League and Premier League titles, and built the core of the squad we see today. Klopp's pressing-based tactics created a system where only players who could thrive under intense pressing survived. And over time, this structure solidified into the current squad. What stands out about this Liverpool team is how well aligned the players' characteristics are. Across the squad, every player is capable of relentless pressing and selfless work for the team. It's not just about attackers scoring goals. They also track back and contribute to defensive and pressing efforts. This squad is filled with physically dominant, hard-working players who thrive in a high-pressure system. If a new manager had ignored the team's pressing-based strengths and tried to implement a completely different style, like a slower, possession-based game or a cross-heavy strategy, it could have caused problems. But Arne Slot has been smart. He's retained Klopp's strengths, like the high pressing and counter-attacking ability, while improving the team's build-up play from the back. Slot has added more stability to Liverpool's play from deeper positions, improving their build-up structure without compromising the team's intensity. Unlike a dictatorial manager, Slot has gradually integrated his ideas into the squad, allowing the transition to occur smoothly and minimizing setbacks. Now, you might wonder, does this mean Liverpool under Slot is no different from Klopp's Liverpool? Absolutely not. Under Klopp, Liverpool played a high-intensity 4-3-3 system. Players like Alexis McAllister, who now operates as a defensive midfielder, and Dominik Szoboszlai, who currently plays as an attacking midfielder, had different roles. Szoboszlai, for example, often played as a right-sided mezzala, connecting Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah. The system heavily emphasized intense pressing and counter-pressing the moment possession was lost. In build-up play, Klopp used an inverted fullback system, pulling Alexander-Arnold into central areas. This role made Arnold incredibly influential, as his passing and playmaking often dictated the outcome of matches. Last season, many of Liverpool's wins were driven by Arnold's ability to unlock defenses with his vision and technical skill. However, there were games where Liverpool struggled, especially when Alexander-Arnold was either out of form or unavailable due to injury. This was particularly evident when opponents chose to sit deep, refusing to push their defensive line forward. Under Klopp, such scenarios often led to challenging matches. Additionally, towards the latter part of Klopp's tenure, the reliance on a 3-2 build-up system started to show its limitations. To address these vulnerabilities, Arne Slot worked to reduce Liverpool's reliance on Alexander-Arnold in build-up play. Depending too heavily on one player creates risks, especially when that player is absent or off their game. Slot recognized this and used the preseason to implement a more robust build-up system that wouldn't hinge on a single individual. Slot's system differs from Klopp's approach by employing a 4-2-3-1 formation with a double pivot. This formation enables a variety of build-up options. One of the most common setups involves maintaining a narrow back four, with Gravenberch positioned as the primary outlet for receiving the ball. Meanwhile, McAllister, one of the two pivots, positions slightly higher up to assist with ball progression. If Gravenberch finds himself overwhelmed, McAllister can drop deeper, creating a 4-2 build-up structure. But there are inevitably moments when opponents manage to mark both pivot players effectively, preventing Liverpool's centre-backs from passing to them. In such situations, the system adapts. Full-backs can push wider to create outlets along the touchline, or players like Soboslai or Nunez can drop into vacant spaces on the flanks to receive the ball. This not only opens up options for Liverpool's midfield and attackers, but also forces opposing forwards to commit deeper, creating opportunities for counter-attacks using Liverpool's pace. Arne Slot's build-up philosophy revolves around contingency planning, having a next step when the initial option is blocked. While it's impossible to cover every scenario, Slot increases Liverpool's chances of success by preparing for multiple situations. Interestingly, while Slot's system departs significantly from Klopp's approach, it doesn't abandon it entirely. For instance, though used less frequently, Slot occasionally integrates the 3-2 build-up system by involving Alexander-Arnold centrally. This demonstrates Slot's ability to retain the strengths of Klopp's tenure while layering his own tactical innovations. So, what enables Liverpool to execute such a variety of build-up strategies? The answer lies in the transformation of Ryan Gravenberch. While he's always been skilled with the ball, there were criticisms during Klopp's era about his defensive commitment. However, during the pre-season, Arne Slot addressed these issues head-on, successfully improving Gravenberch's defensive aggressiveness. Additionally, Gravenberch's agility for a player of his height allows him to receive and turn smoothly under pressure. Slot recognized this ability early on and utilized him right in front of the back four, unlocking his full potential. With a stabilized build-up, Liverpool's defence has been nothing short of a fortress. In 13 Premier League matches, they've conceded just 8 goals, and in 5 Champions League matches, they've allowed only 1. Across 18 matches in both competitions, they've conceded fewer than 10 goals, an incredible defensive record. Virgil van Dijk, the cornerstone of Liverpool's defence, continues to be an iconic presence at the back, making further discussion about his excellence almost unnecessary. However, his defensive partner has often been a subject of debate. Last season, the role was shared between Joel Matip, Jarell Quansah and Ibrahima Konate. Matip's age and inexperience made Konate the primary choice, but injuries disrupted his consistency. As a result, Liverpool struggled to find a stable partnership alongside Van Dijk. This season, however, Konate has remained injury-free, providing stability alongside Van Dijk. His performances have included crucial goals and impressive one-on-one defensive displays, solidifying the centre-back pairing and, by extension, the entire defensive line. Speaking of defensive stability, it's impossible to overlook Liverpool's goalkeeper lineup. Alisson Becker, a hexagonal goalkeeper capable of excelling in all areas, leads the pack. His backup, Karim Hien-Kelleher, has also demonstrated starting quality performances, capable of holding his own at most clubs. With the addition of Georgi Mamadashvili, Liverpool's goalkeeping depth will arguably be the best in the world. And with such a solid defence, who's delivering the goals at the other end? None other than the Premier League's king, Mohamed Salah. Despite being born in 1992 and not getting any younger, Salah continues to dominate the Premier League. With 11 goals and 7 assists in 13 league matches, his stats are phenomenal. Considering his overall influence on games, his impact is even greater than the numbers suggest. We must also mention Arne Slot's outstanding ability to manage injuries. Title contenders like Manchester City and Arsenal have struggled when their key players were sidelined. City missing Rodri and Arsenal wobbling without Odegaard. In contrast, Liverpool's key players, such as Salah, Van Dijk and Gravenberch, have remained fit. This lack of injuries among core players has undoubtedly been a major factor in Liverpool's success. The question remains, will Liverpool be able to maintain this incredible momentum until the end of the season and lift the trophy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like and subscribe for more football contents. See you guys in the next video. Bye.